Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class, and this time I will go over quadratic functions by factoring part. But this one is very simple graph analysis questions. So let's see how we can solve this one. So let's look at this graph. It's a quadratic graph with a parabola that is going up. And do you see this one is going up? Therefore, we call this one positive graph. And next one, they're asking for zeros. Another name for zeros are solutions, and I see two solutions, one at -10 and the other one at 2. So these are the x-intercept. Y-intercept in this case is this one, which is going to be 0, -5. Axis of symmetry is a line that cuts parabola in half. So if I draw the line here, this line is going to cut parabola in half, and this one touches where x is equal to -4. So that's axis of symmetry. And vertex is this point, highest or lowest point. And this one is at -4, -9. If you're not sure where I get these numbers from, I got it from right here. Do you see this is -9? I also need x value, which is here, -4. So like this. Okay. Now range. This is a part that most students mess up here. So let's see how we do it. So do you see we have these y values? So always we look at the bottom to top. So we don't care about these numbers. We care about only number that are highlighted. So let's look at the bottom. Where does it start from the bottom? Right here, where it says -9. And I'm gonna put always y here like that. So it's gonna be always this format first. But do you see -9 is on the line? So we're gonna put equal sign here. So remember, you're gonna always have this one except for this. Now what's the highest point of this graph? It's infinity, because do you see it's keep going up? So I call it positive infinity. So that's a range, -9 to infinity. But we don't really use infinity, so I'm gonna use only this part. And I wanna put y first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this one. So I'm gonna put y is greater than or equal to -9. That's gonna be the range. But if you even write like this, that's not wrong. But in multiple choice questions, you're gonna see this one. So now pause the video, try this question by yourself. By the way, the reason that I'm doing this one is because of Frida, because you asked me some questions, and now I'm doing this one at night. Whew. But it's okay, I'm still happy. Although this is not the test questions, but I believe this one should help you to understand this. And range is -infinity to 5. So if you don't understand what the range, look at this. Always bottom to top, and bottom is keep going down, so I put -infinity. And top is here, which is 5. And obviously I put line underneath it on the 5 because that's the point on the line. So that's about it. About this one, you don't have to know at this point, so I'm going to skip this because what is more important is this one. So solving quadratic by factoring. So how do we solve it? First, check x squared. There's no number here, so we don't have to do anything. So that's good. But what you really have to do is you have to factor it. So what I've been factor is you're going to put x on the side. So +12, always put last number on the top, middle number in the bottom. So let's do this. Something times something gives you 12, but when you combine these two, you get 7. So how do you find these two numbers? Just figure out factors of 12. 1 times 12 gives you 12. 2 times 6 gives you 12. 3 times 4 gives you 12. 4 times 3 gives you 12, but these two are the same thing, so we don't really care about this. So out of these 3, since it's a positive number, Which one of this one gives you 7 when you add? 3 and 4. So positive 3 and positive 4. Let's double check. 3 times 4 gives you 12. 3 plus 4 gives you 7. So it's gonna be x plus 3, x plus 4. Okay. Next one is gonna be this one. I'm gonna put negative 3 on the top, negative 2 in the bottom. I got these numbers from here and here, okay? So let's do this. What can give you 3? 1 times 3. I believe that's the only option. So I'm gonna put 1 and 3. Now look at this. If top number is negative, only one of these two should be negative. And keep that in mind. This, if you subtract it, you should get negative 2. So which one should be negative 2? 3. So you have x plus 1, x minus 3, okay? Equal to 0. Oh, here. I forgot one important thing. So do you see it says equal to 0? So basically, we are trying to find x-intercept. So what you have to do is you have to set each one of them equal to 0 and then solve it. So here, what you can do is minus 3 both sides. You get x equals negative 3. Same thing here, minus 4 both sides. You get x equals negative 4. That's what you should do. But as you can see, as you can see the pattern, only thing that you really have to do is to flip the sign. So it's gonna be negative 1. It's gonna be positive 3. Okay. Let me go over one more question with you here. So I'm gonna have negative 8 on the top, positive 7 in the bottom. So what can give you this? 1 times 8 gives you this, 2 times 4. So since top number is negative, one of these two should give you 7 when you subtract. I said when you subtract, not when you add. And it's gonna be 1 and 8. Now, which one of these two should be negative in order to get positive 7? And it's so easy, it's gonna be 1, because negative 1 plus 8 is positive 7. So I have x minus 1, x plus 8 equal to 0. And if I want to find solution, which is x-intercept, you get x equals positive 1, x equals negative 8. Now remember, you must show me this one and then find solution. Because in the DOL, this one is 40, it's out of 40 points. This is 30 points. This one is only 10 points, okay? So here, just in case if you don't know what you're doing, this is what you're doing. We have a quadratic graph. Do you see we have a 2x intercept? This one is negative 8, this one is positive 1. That's what you're looking for here by factoring, okay? So you can try these two questions by yourself. Those are easy. Maybe I will go over this one question. Oh, never mind. You can do this two by yourself. So let me go over these questions because these are easy. How can we do this? Do you see, unlike here, this one has numbers here. So what should we do? It's very simple. Basically, I have to make it equal to 0. So I gotta move this one to the other side. How? Minus 2x. So x goes here, as I can see. And how can I get rid of minus 15? I'm gonna do it once because I believe in you guys. So I'm gonna do plus 15 both sides. So let's do this. Is there anything that I can combine with x squared? No. So I have x squared. 13x minus 2x is plus 11x. 15 plus 15 is plus 30 equals. These two disappear, so you get 0. Ta-da! Now we can factor this. So I'm gonna put 30 on the top, 11 in the bottom. What can give you this? 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10. 4 does not go in there because 4 will give you a fraction or decimals. 5 times 6. Which one of this one, since it's positive, which one of this one should add up to 11? This, 5 and 6. So you will have x plus 5, x plus 6, that is equal to 0. Therefore, x-intercept is going to be -5 and -6. Let me go over one more question with you so that you guys have an idea. Which one looks fun? Maybe this one. So this one only has a 13, so I'm gonna just do -13 both sides. So that disappear. I have x squared minus 14x plus 40 is equal to 0. You have 40 on the top, -14 in the bottom. Now, what can give you 40? 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 3 does not go in there, 4 times 10, 5 times 8. So, do you see top number is positive? So you're trying to find which one add up to 14. Just don't worry about the sign. It's a 4 and 10, so I'm going to put 4 and 10. Now, 4 plus 10 does not give you -14, therefore you're going to put two negatives. So it's going to be x minus 4, x minus 10. That is equal to 0. So you have x equals 4 and x equals 10. So that's about it. If you have a question, just let me know, then I'll help you in class. I hope this video helps you. The other questions are exactly the same, so I believe you guys can do it by yourself. That's it, guys. I love you guys. Bye.